This time around on Author's Corner, I am thrilled to introduce you to Prince Eshola. His wife, Stephanie Culligan Eshola, wrote a book called My Ancestor's Path is My Future. And this is really in her memory. She just died earlier this year, but there were some landmark things that happened that she was able to see and be a part of. And I think this book is such a tribute in the fact that Prince Eshola and his daughter Sidikat is going to join us too as well to talk about her mom, that they want you to be able to know more about her book and more about her. And it is really a beautiful story. So Prince, thanks so much for doing this.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very glad that we were invited.
Glad.
Thank you.
Tell me about your wife. What was she like?
She's a wonderful woman, gifted, and she's very nice soulmate that I really, if I come again and we come again, I will pray to even have, next to me, and her support, being a wife, being a mother, and the leader of our house, being a woman,
Right.
So she's a tribal name. Her tribal name is Anajat, jaguar, meaning salvation.
Salvation. Yeah. I love that.
Yes, was born in December 1962 in Lafayette, Louisiana. Okay, and she was a partner of Panther Band tribal council member of the Atakapa Ishak Nation, which the people will find out about the story in the book.
And so that brings us to the book. Tell us what people will learn in My Ancestor's Path is My Future.
What they will learn mostly is the intent of the book. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which is to tell the story both in words and pictures by enabling the audience to envision her journey and an ancestor's path unfolding through through her very own eyes. You see? Because everybody has stories. Everybody was gifted. We all have a birthright. And this book is even open my own eyes to the truth. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because, if you're saying that having faith and being spiritual freedom, believe me, the journey that she's talking about, people needs to read this book.
And so when she wrote the book, and then you read the book, it sounds like it gave you even a greater understanding of the meaning of life.
Yes, because, when you touch, it's actually, the book actually raised, by her dreams and a vision and all that being touched, because in 1996, yes, I was revealed to a light came to me, boom. And, right after that, Stephanie was blessed. I'm telling you, we were standing in front of her on my double door, and she revealed to me by, when the evening is going down, you can see the star.
Yep.
She revealed the star to me. And right after that, our life changed so deeply.
Wow.
Deeply. To the extent that some people knows some higher power, they know about it, and they're going after Stephanie and me. That's okay. Because if you are under the guidance of Allah, there's nothing that can touch you. Just believe in your own creator, and that is what helps Stephanie and I in our tribulation of what husband and wife can go through to even raise the children, 4 children.
Wow.
So,
Four children. And what do the children, and we're going to talk to Sidikat in a minute, but what do the children think of the legacy of the book? Well, what a wonderful thing.
well, they were thrilled that they have something of their ancestor that they can always go by. And more so when the book is, come out there, we have, the publisher, I'm talking what we call the traditional publisher, and it's more be able to be out there, they will know that this book is all for us.
Yeah.
But they really appreciate, and they will be able to even meet more of their families everywhere. Because Atakapa Ishak, where Stephanie belongs to, they are big, but they are not recognized yet. But they need to be recognized because their name is in the scroll, and I show it to Stephanie.
Wow.
Ishak.
Wow.
Ishak.
Wow.
Ishak. Ishak came from, they grabbed him from the back of Masa Musa.
Yeah, and and that story is in the book.
That story is in the book.
Yeah, so people will get anybody listening to us, you'll get an understanding exactly of what Prince Ishola is talking about. And the book, My Ancestor's Path is My Future, Stephanie's book, you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever great books are sold. So Sidikat,
Yes,
we want to talk to Sidikat. Congratulations, you just graduated law school, Thurgood Marshall. That's quite an accomplishment. I have lawyers in my family, and I know how tough law school is, and especially you're close to your mom and what she was going through. Tell us more about your mother and what her book means to you, that you have this piece of her, so to speak.
Well, thank you so much for having us. And my mom was a very kind-hearted woman. She was very positive, believed in knowing where she came from and just educating people. And what this book means to me specifically is to know that I have something that I can always look back to and trace my lineage. And I think that's important, especially with the book's message of knowing who you are, knowing where you come from, and going on that journey of life. And I think it's important to know where you come from so you can know where you're moving forward and closer to your creator as well. And I think that was very, very important for my mother. And so for me, looking back to be able to trace my lineage and see the amazing work that she did in acquiring all of this genealogical records, and people will see in the book all the work that she's done, all of the information that she acquired and the community work that she's done. It just is a testament to the amazing person in nature that she is. And yeah, I think it's a blessing to be able to have something written down in history that not even just like my specific immediate family, but our generations to come will also have this to be able to look at. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, what an incredible gift to you and to your siblings and to the world as well. And I'll just wrap it up with this. I'll ask you this. What do you hope people take away from reading your mom's book?
Well, I feel like people will be very, very, well, when I read it, it's like a movie, honestly. It's something out of this world. It's something that's going to just get your attention. It's going to, just spiritually awaken you. The favor of God, the favor of Allah will just really touch the hearts of many people when they're reading this book. I feel like it's just such a big and positive, important message. And
yeah, and that pretty much sums it up. It's a big, important, positive message. And you said it, learning to know who you are, where you come from, generationally, what that means, and what that could open up in other people. And again, My Ancestor's Path is My Future. You can get the book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Thank you so much, Sidikat and Prince Ishola, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. You know, God continue to make you great as well.
Yeah.
And believe me, you know, it's not a coincidence. For us to be able to link with you, and everything we do is still in the hands of God.
Well, thank you.
This is go deep.
Yeah, thank you for that, and thanks to all the listeners for listening to this interview and this show. Make it count, everybody.